recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always bored.
Day 59 today, welcome. Oh my gosh. How was yesterday's one? Did you have some breakthroughs? I think it was a biggie, wasn't it? Remember we covered quite a bit from what does wealth mean to you? What does your ideal day look like? What is your freedom number? And then the 3 ingredients to guaranteed wealth, to ensure that you create phenomenal wealth. When you apply these 3 ingredients in capitalizing your challenges, as we do in the trilogy of transformation, bingo, you are unstoppable. And I do this with my clients in my coaching program, Attuned to Prosperity, which is by application only, as this is such a powerful and transformational coaching program. Your life is never, and I mean never, the same again as you step into your power and exemplify what is possible for others. And that is the ultimate, it is the ultimate leadership program. But if you'd love an application link, please do let me know and I'll pop one over to you. So welcome to today. If you know anybody that would benefit from this challenge, please do pay it forward and share it with them. So today, I'm going to start wrapping everything up. Still focusing on wealth building as it sort of pulls everything together. And that is the 80-20 rule of wealth building. 80 being the mindset. And when you get that right, the 20 follows effortlessly. And that is the tactile of the actions you take. In other words, this is your mindset in action. Now, you were born with a purpose as a child. You have a dream and a vision of what you would love in your life. And the very fact that God, the universe, nature, whatever you want to call it, gave you the gift of a vision means you equally have the talents, the skills, and absolutely everything you need to create it. Equally, you deserve the financial resources to fulfill those dreams. How can it be any other way? To think otherwise is just human programming based on our human mind. To think that there's something wrong with you, or that you can't create wealth, or that it will take time, that you're not enough, that there's something you need, that there is something we must do in order to have what you would love, is all incorrect. It's quite the opposite. The very potentiality of you is a match for everything. The paradigm you deserve, the paradigm you wish for is out there. We were born pure potentiality and nothing has changed other than a momentary lapse of time where we question it. But it is always there, right here, right now. It is that simple. Now here's what happens in our body as a human as we experience things that result in thoughts in our brain. You have feelings that take over your human body. And in those moments, the reality of the world feels different. There's a different energy and that's no longer aligned. Does that make sense? But it's only different to you in the moments where you're thinking and feeling those things. But we hold on to them. That's why the next moment is not, we don't treat it like an instant moment in time. So you're experiencing the world with your thoughts and your feelings. And the more you focus on what you would love, and the thoughts of what you would love, and then the feelings match what you would love, you are powerfully magnetizing that what you would love into your life. But equally, what we don't love, we will equally be magnetizing that into our life. And so many people are trying to override their heart and soul desires and energetics. They're like, what do I need to do? Who do I need to be? Just tell me and I'll do it. What is the strategy? There is no strategy. It's about being. What I want you to know is that you could spend your whole life wanting, whole life seeking, and it might never work. Just saying you want is not doing the inner work. That's so frustrating for you, and I get it. I see it all the time. And you'll be saying and asking me, why is it not working? It should be working. But because you know in your heart it does work. And you know in your heart there's no reason why it shouldn't work or won't work, but it doesn't. But you're thinking then, what do I need to do? How do I make money? How do I attract the perfect relationship or the perfect partner? How do I create wealth or the business that will give me the freedom that I desire? And the thing is, you're asking yourself that question. If you're asking yourself that question, you're probably not energetically there yet, because it's a sense of knowing, a sense of alignment. That is so often the case with many of my clients. When they first join my programs, they're fearing, doubting, and uncertain. They can't see it with their current thinking. But here's what happens when clients decide to work with me. They're drawn to me like a beacon. I am an energetic match for them. They know I'm an energetic match for them to achieve their heart and soul's desires. And they've energetically been drawn to me as the who in the equation, not the how. Do you see the subtle difference? The who, not the how. When you design your dream house, for example, you're clear about what you would love. You cut out pictures and images and piece it together to create exactly how you would love it to look. You can see it clearly in your mind's eye. You don't worry that you've no idea how to lay a foundation or put roof tiles on or plaster the walls, but that doesn't stop you, because you know you're going to be handing those dreams to an expert who will give you a blueprint of what it is that you would love your house to look like. And you pass that blueprint on to contractors who will create your dream house. Don't worry about the how, just the who. Who do you need to be? Who do you need to fly with? Who do you need to surround yourself with? Who will assist you in creating this? You don't need to know the how right now. Your job is to be an energetic match for what it is that you would love consistently. Be the beacon, and the beacons of the who's you need to make it possible are drawn to you, and you are drawn to them. Does that make sense? And when I do this really deep work with my clients and I take them on such an incredible depths of feeling, this transformation happens for them. It's no longer questioning, it's guaranteed. As we dive deeper into the 80-20 rule of wealth building and we do the extraordinarily deep work, they have the most incredible breakthroughs. And in the moment of those breakthroughs, they get it. And what happens in their brain, it's the neurons fire and rewire and synaptically reconnect differently, and it's job done. They have reframed their perception on their ability to be what others would call miracle makers. But they know the truth. They know the truth. They know they deserve the freedom wealth brings, and they switch to expecting it, demanding it even from the universe. They know what needs to be done. The 80 is aligned. They know what their heart and soul desires. They know, embrace, and trust, and have faith in the knowledge that they deserve it. And they know how to pick from the menu of the universe. And all that needs to be done are the actions. It's a done deal. And that is why embracing and understanding the 80-20 rule of wealth building is so important. When you get into the energetic zone, embrace the universal you, not just the mortal you. Step out of the ego space. Understand when and how the ego is endeavoring to direct you rather than the universal intelligence. You master yourself and you are self-governed. And in that space, you create what others looking into your life would call miracles. And that's the 80% of the job done. All that is left is to take some action. And once you master the 80, the mindset, the 20 takes care of itself. There's no deliberating decisions, no motivation required, no discipline needed. There is no self-doubt, there's no fear, no shame, there are no regrets, no discipline, just inspired action. That collapses time and gives you the most incredible results while increasing space and time in your mind. If you're tied up in knots around decisions, if you're asking yourself, how do you create what you would love? If you are deliberating, berating, tied up in knots, feel all raveled, you're not there yet because you're asking yourself out of fear. and you're asking from a place of lack and something missing, creating stress. And what you are doing is overriding all of who and what you naturally are, your magnificent self, your universal self. And you can't do that, not if you want to be, do, and have something extraordinary in life. You know what stops people from doing what is needed? They fear what other people might think of them. What if they think I'm mean? What if they think I'm selfish? What if they think I'm too big for my boots, above my station? What if? But turn that around. Today, commit to turning that around once and for all. What if you created the life that you deserve? The freedom that is your birthright. What if you create a magnificent life? One that you and your family deserve. Here's the thing, and you've probably heard, you definitely have heard me say it a few times already throughout this challenge, my motto in life. I'd rather have the whole world against me than my own soul. That is one of the most powerful insights I got during one of my early transcendent experiences. Remember, I told you about some of those early in the challenge. That opened the motorway for me to create a life of excitement, abundance, prosperity, love, and freedom. Here's the kicker. When you do that, the whole world is not against you. It might feel like that at first. That's normal. That's because it might come from a what-if place of fear. But what you actually find is something that's very, very different. The whole world is not against you when you live in accordance with your heart and soul's desires, when you are aligned and congruent. You are inspiring. You're a leader. You are unstoppable. You soar with the eagles. And you know what the best part is? You take others with you on the journey. You exemplify what is possible to others. Of course, there will always be turkeys left behind. It's always going to happen. But hey, you've got a decision to make. Do you want to be a turkey with them and have a contracted life? Or do you want to fly with the eagles and show the turkeys what is possible? To fly with the eagles is not only your birthright. It is my opinion, it's also your obligation for the gift the universe has given you. That is life. And when you are in that magnetic zone of miracle making, you know and understand to expect without being attached to the outcome. The moment you're attached to the outcome, you freeze yourself out of the energetic zone of potentiality. That's important. As I said yesterday, what is your heart and soul desire? What would your life be like? How would your life look if you were financially empowered? What would you love your life to look like if you had enough financial resources to meet your needs for the next 10 or 20 years? How would you spend your day? Where you could spend all of your time focusing on what you would love, filling your day inspiringly, and living every day inspired as you continue to grow your wealth. What does that day look like? Get into that energetic zone and stay there. Build that energetic bank balance and earn compound interest. Remember, you are 100% guaranteed. Success is intention over a lifetime. You will create the life that you desire. It can be no other way. And that is not woo-woo, as Einstein said. It's physics. And I'll catch you tomorrow for the last and final day of Transform Your Life in 60 Days Challenge. Love and gratitude. Bye-bye.